What's up guys, 2 Minute YouTuber here, and as you can see in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the new Descendants movie called The Rise of Red, featuring Kylie Cantrell. So yeah, let's get straight into this review. So just to make you all aware, this movie is nothing like the others. It starts off really cool sequence, and it's nothing like the others. If you expect it to be following on Descendants 1, 2, and 3, having similar actors, obviously not all of them returning due to Cameron Boyce's death, but most of them returning. Well, you're wrong. Basically, it's just like one or two returning. Umar returns, and I believe the fairy godmother returns, and that's about it. I'm disappointed. They didn't really sum it up that great. But obviously, with this being a non-spoiler review, I'm trying not to spoil anything. But for me, it was a really big disappointment that all they could do is just one little sequence referencing all the original VKs. It's kind of annoying that they just pushed by and forgot about the whole thing. There is a little reference to Cameron Boyce's death, and they do say at the beginning about how they've gone on like a quest, so Uma's the new principal, but it's overall just very disappointing. What would I rate it out of 10? I would rate this 2 out of 10. At a push, maybe 3. It's really disappointing, and I'm not looking forward to it that great. It's not going to be that great if they do a part 2, because they did tease and said you don't think this is going to be the end. Obviously that's not spoiling anything, I'm just telling you that there is going to be a part 2. And honestly, I'm telling you now, if there is more than 2 movies of this new era, I will be disappointed. But I hope that if they do a second part, which is sounding promising, then I hope they do it better than they did with the first, because it just seems nothing like it. It's a bit disappointing. I couldn't fault Kylie Cantrell's acting in this, and it's a step up from what she was doing before, because before she was in High School Musical the series, and now she's in that. So it's a big step up, with a lot more better actors. But yeah, it's just very random and unnecessary, this movie. Why couldn't they have left it with the third movie and just left it at that? The problem is, I know they was planning to do a 4th movie with all the originals in, but then obviously, like I said, everything happened with Cameron Boyce and everything, so none of them wanted to do it. But it was just a bit disappointing not to see anyone return, not to see any references or anything. I will say now that it was cool, but I'm still trying to get my head around how Disney Plus have hired Rita Ora to play one of the characters. Now, you only see her for a brief couple of minutes. She's on and off, basically. But it's just disappointing. She was sinning way too much. Just because she's a sinner doesn't mean that she has to sing a lot of different songs in this movie. I feel like there's a lot more sinning in this movie than the first 3, and if you don't like sinning, I recommend not watching it, because it's just going to get on your nerves. It got on my nerves quite a lot, but obviously I do it for you guys to do a review on it. But yeah, honestly, it was really disappointing to just see it end up like that. It didn't seem right to me that all they was doing was sweeping most of it under the carpet. And then when she goes back in time using the watch, obviously I'm not spoiling anything because you see that in the trailer, but when she goes back in time to use the watch, it's just disappointing that they make Kylie Cantrell's mum, e.g. Red's mum, like that's her real name, Red's mum. I don't know what a proper name is, but Red's mum, the Queen of Hearts, I think it is, isn't it? So yeah, the Queen of Hearts really just looks different back in time. Like, she doesn't even have red hair, she has different coloured hair. And I found if I'm honest, I found the Cinderella's daughter very annoying and very cringy. I wish she wasn't in it. I know that's brutal, but I'm being brutally honest here. She got on my nerves, and I just didn't like her. Now, obviously, you guys can have different opinions on this to me, but this is my overall opinion, and I don't think, if you don't want the first three movies to be ruined, then do not watch the fourth movie, because it just puts a total different aspect on it. None of it seems great, and it just doesn't seem to follow on. I'm a bit disappointed with it, really. Disney Plus, I hope if you are watching this, if you're watching this, I hope that you consider doing a better part of number two instead of just like, if you do a part two, I hope you do better at it instead of just sweeping most of it under the carpet. There was a lot of it summed in the last 10 minutes, and it just was disappointing to me because they couldn't do it. They rushed through it, and it was just, yeah, not what I expected. We've waited what, I think it's been about 4 years we've been waiting for this fourth movie, and we've got it, and it's just disappointing. Now, I'm not saying it's any of the actors' faults, but the director could have done better, and if I do another one, get a different director in, because it would just be 100% better. Set designs could have been better, but overall, yeah, that's my opinion. Anyway, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!